in 2009, there used to be some sort of a similar deal between Albania and Greece about the exclusive economic zone.
After the agreement, there were some civil society groups and individuals that raised a concern, arguing that the agreement was not the right one. At the time, I was the leader of the opposition, and our decision was to send it to the court instead of making of it a big political debate, as usually happens in the Balkans when there is a chance to behave patriotically and to undermine the real the essence of patriotism. So the court decided that this agreement was not the right one.
On what grounds, can you remember?
The court's conclusion was that the agreement was detrimental vis-à-vis Albanian national interests. So since then, we entered in a phase of disagreement, then of dialogue, and now I have to say that I am very positively surprised by the new Greek government, by the Prime Minister Mitsotakis, Minister Dendias, who are absolutely amazing people. A few hours after the tragedy that occurred during the night, he called me and he said what I should do for you and for the country. The Greek teams of
the rescue teams
of rescue were absolutely amazing. I saw them in action. They did an incredible operation and saved the life of a young kid, a young boy who was practically in an absolutely nightmarish situation. And they penetrate under the rumbles with so much bravery. And looking at these people that speak a different language, ready to sacrifice their lives, because it could have happened, God forbid, was really great.
It was quite a surprise to see Albania welcoming this deal when in the past the deal between Greece and Albania was not signed.
We simply passed through a very absurd, typical Balkanic and absolutely usual experience of fake patriotism and fueling, you know, the worst type of fire after your Prime Minister just addressed the Parliament, while the Parliament was discussing the Greek-Italian and Greek-Egyptian agreement on maritime delimitation. And he had this expression about the right to extend the 12 miles. The situation between us as Albania with Greece is particular exactly because the both countries cannot make this extension unilaterally without having to agree with each other. In a few weeks, I look forward to welcome the minister in Albania and to talk about it, and then hopefully to welcome also the Prime Minister. With Erdogan, I am proud to be his friend. He never entered in this, and he never tried to tell me anything about this. So this is just an issue of 2009 that need to be solved, and we can solve it.
What is Albania's view, though, on the issues stemming from the exclusive economic zone between Greece and Turkey?
Greece and Turkey are adult enough to solve it themselves. Each of the countries has a view, which is apparently contradicting view, but each of the two countries have so much interest to solve it. There are all the elements that tell that Turkey and Greece should come together, sort it out together, and build together a future.
There have been many claims that their rights have been violated, and one of their claims was that they were not allowed to self-declare themselves.
It's not true. We are working now on some bylaws of new law on minorities. Issues that Greek minority citizens have in Albania are very common with issues that Albanians have. We have inherited a mess in terms of rights of property.